How are you today? Hopefully you are healthy and happy ya. Today we will discuss about past continuous tense. But before that, I will to introduce my team member. The first is Pramesti Septia Wulansari, the second is Kristella, the third is Justika Kristino, dan the last is me, Margareta Damayanti. Guys, have you heard or known about the past continuous tense before? Okay, we start to discuss it. We start from the general explanation. There are two types of sentence in this tense. The first is sentence that explain an action that already happened in a specific time or date. The second is sentences that explain an action that was taking place in unison with other action in the same time.
Sentence that explain an action that was taking place simultaneously with other action in the same time. Sentence pattern or formula. Positive sentence is subject plus was or were plus verb in plus object plus adverb of time. Example, the first is I was eating my dinner 2 hours ago. The second is they were cleaning their room last Saturday. The third, Jamie's dog named Ollie was eating a bunch of carrots 3 days ago. Negative sentence is subject plus was not or were not plus verb in plus object plus adverb of time. Example, the first, I was not eating my dinner 2 hours ago. The second, they were not cleaning their room last Saturday. The third, Jamie's dog name was not eating a bunch of carrots 3 days ago.
Interrogative sentence. Here I will explain about the interrogative sentence formula, where the formula is was or were plus subject plus verb in plus object plus adverb of time. An example can be seen on the slide. The first one is was I as subject, eating as verb in, my dinner as object, and 2 hours ago as adverb of time. Number 2, where they as subject, cleaning as verb in, their room as subject, and the last Saturday as adverb of time. Then the last one was Jamie's dog Ali as subject, eating as verb in, a bunch of carrots as object, 3 days ago as adverb of time. Next, now for the second type of sentence is past continuous tense is sentence that explain an action that happened together with other action in the same time but all happened in the past. Next are the formulas. Why the second type of sentence in past continuous tense will explain in next part of the videos. Check this out. Next formulas. Number 1, subject plus was or were plus verb in, when or will plus subject to plus verb to. Number 2, subject plus verb to plus when or will plus subject to plus was or were plus verb in.
So now I want to explain about the formula that used for the second type of sentences in past continuous tense. So before, in previous part that my friend already told you about the two type of sentences in past continuous. So as you can see, the first formula, why I say first, because there is two type of formula in the second type of sentences in past continuous. So it's a little bit confusing when you hear what I'm saying,
but you will definitely understand when you see the slide. Okay, so the first formula says subject plus was or were plus verb in plus when or while. You can choose between when or while, and then subject to plus verb to. So to make you more clear, you can see the example. The first one, she was watching K-drama while I cooked the meal. So if you can see that she was, not she were. Why? Because she is singular. So we use she was watching. Watch verb plus in. Watching verb in. K-drama while I cooked the meal. Cooked, not cook, but cooked. Verb to from cook plus ed. And the second example, my parents were doing their job at the restaurant when the bomb from the mall across their workplace exploded. So my parents were. Why we use were? Because my parents are plural. More than one person. Were. Doing. Do plus in. So verb plus in. Verb in. And the bomb from the mall across the workplace exploded. Explode. Verb 1. Verb 2 is exploded plus ed. So that is from the first formula. So for the second formula is subject plus verb to plus when or while plus subject to plus was or were plus verb in. Why? Because in the first formula, the verb to was in the end. But in the second formula, verb to is in the first, in the beginning. So for example, my brother and sister fought when I was working at my office. My brother and sister is subject. Fought is the verb to of fight. When I was working, subject to plus was or plus verb in at my office. And the second example, someone knocked at the door when they were cooking at the kitchen. So the subject is someone, the verb to is not. When they were cooking, cook plus in, verb in, like that. Okay, now I will explain a little bit more about past continuous tense through dialogues. Dialogues example between Sierra and Miss Ellie. Excuse me, Miss Ellie, can I ask you a question? Yes, of course, Sierra, please. I want to ask about the task that you gave to our class yesterday. Oh yes, is there any problem with it? I want to make sure that I already gave it to you, miss. Yes, actually, I remember that you already gave it to me when I was having my lunch yesterday. Oh, thank you, Miss Ellie, for your information. You're welcome. So, in the dialogues, Miss Ellie said, I remember that you already gave it to me when I was having my lunch yesterday. So start from you already gave it to me. When I was having my lunch yesterday, it shows past continuous. Why? We used the second formula, subject plus verb to, plus was, plus when or while, plus subject to, plus was or were, plus verb in. So you already gave verb to. When I was or were, having, verb in, have plus in, having my lunch yesterday. So actually yesterday is the adverb of time. So you can use the adverb of time, and you also shouldn't use adverb of time. Depends. Like there is sentences that didn't use adverb of time, but there is sentences that use adverb of time in past continuous. Okay. Okay, so that's all from our group 4, and thank you for your attention, and thank you for listening to our video. And I hope that you guys know and understanding and get more knowledge about past continuous tense. And I want to say sorry too, because if I have and my friend have a mistake or any wrong information. And thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.